What's going on, everybody? The Germ here this rainy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. It's raining out, not a very beautiful day. Down here in Poughkeepsie, New York. I was going to go to the flea market today, but because of the rain, I'm not going to drive all the way out there because it's never a good turnout on Mother's Day. It's also not a good turnout when it rains. So being an hour away, I decided to skip that adventure for today. And instead, I'm going to walk down the waterfront. A lot of people fishing out here. See if we can see any of their fish or what they're catching. We'll go out here and check them out. Yeah, there's the Hudson River right here. I haven't been out here in a long time. I don't know if you guys can see the reflection. I think you can see it in the river there with the raindrops. There's a boat, and we'll go see what these guys are doing over here fishing. Pretty cool little area. Got a little playground over here. This is newer, not brand new, but newer. This wasn't always here. Good little addition to the area here. I remember when I had my boat, this was just put up, and it was funny. We docked the boat. I'll give you guys a pan over here. We docked the boat right over there. I tied it up. We got some food over at that restaurant, and then I said to my daughter, "Do you want to go to the playground?" "Yeah, let's take the boat over to the playground." So we took a boat to the playground instead of just driving down here like I did today. Don't own a boat anymore. All gone. Oh man, memories. They say the best days of buying a boat or owning a boat are the day you buy it and the day you sell it. And I personally can speak from experience that is 100% the truth. I was glad the day I sold that boat, and I sold it during COVID, which was awesome timing. I think I only lost $5,000 on the boat, owning it for 5 years. So that was pretty good, I gotta say. Got my coffee this morning. I went to Eastdale Bagels, got a bagel. That was pretty good, just got done eating that. Went to Donut Dolly, got a donut from there. Didn't eat that. I'm not eating very good this morning. Some waves crashing to the shore from the passing boat. What kind of fish are you guys trying to catch? What, striper season? What is it? Carp?
Yeah.
And what's this? What is this stuff?
This is bait.
What kind of bait?
You use corn.
Corn? Really?
Yeah.
Why is it pink?
Corn.
Strawberry jelly.
Strawberry jelly.
Yeah,
Corn,
Really?
strawberry jelly, and honey.
And that's what they like. You have fish? Can I see a fish? You have any? You have any fish you caught?
Yeah.
Where? Let me see. How, they're big?
You see it?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, look at those.
It's catfish. And
That-
catfish.
Yeah, I see the catfish. Oh, they're still alive.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat the catfish?
Yeah.
Oh.
but have to be well good.
Yes, especially out the river, man. Ew. I couldn't eat those ones. That's awesome, though. A lot of plentiful fish, right, today? Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful view out here. Gentlemen were nice enough to show me their fish. Yeah, beautiful. Stop raining. Keep starting and stopping. All right, that was awesome. They were nice enough to show me their fish. Catfish. Ugh. I know people do catfish nuggets. The problem is with the Hudson River. The Hudson River is not a very clean river, and the catfish is a bottom feeder. So, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't do it, but hey, interesting. The bait was really cool, though. Corn mixed with strawberry jelly. That's weird. I never would have thought of something like that, and apparently it works. And honey. So, apparently that works. I don't know how you get that to stick to a hook, but these guys are doing it. We got two bridges out here. This is the Mid-Hudson Bridge, and this is for vehicle traffic. And then we got another bridge over on the other side. This is a very historic bridge, very old. This is the old Poughkeepsie Railroad Bridge. It's now known as Walkway over the Hudson, and that is just a pedestrian bridge, believe it or not. So no vehicle traffic over that bridge. That became a pedestrian bridge in 2009 after being abandoned by the railroad back in the 70s, and I've been up there several times. We've done videos there in the past. I should probably do a video again in the future. And I think, I want to say it's around 200 feet high, so you definitely can't fish off that. That would not work. So this is kind of the end of the walking area. You can't walk any further, but what we're going to do is we're going to walk to the other end. And as long as it doesn't start raining, I don't have an umbrella. This guy has an umbrella. I did not come prepared. We're going to walk to the other end, and we'll see what everybody else is up to. Looks like they installed some new picnic tables and benches on here. That's nice. There's always been tables out here, but these are newer ones. I remember one time I came down here, and I don't remember what it was. It might have been, I don't know, what the Hurricane Sandy maybe? And we didn't really get affected by it much, but we got a lot of water down here. And all these benches that were previously here, same spots, the water covered the top of these benches, which was insane. I had never seen water like that before down here. I remember the garbage cans were floating, like, you know, the big dumpsters. It was unbelievable. All that water receded in a couple days and everything pretty much got back to normal. Guys, more guys fishing over here. Oh, look at this. They got a... These are popping up all over the place, I notice now. Little libraries. These are cool. This one looks like it has seen better days already. Glass is missing, but the books look like they're in fairly good condition. Oh, look at it. There's a good book in here, too. How do you open this? All right, we got to put the McCafe down for a minute. Let's put the McCafe down, and I see a good book. Look at this. This is a good book right here. Where the Wild Things Are. Love that book. Some kids' books in here. Just me and my family. Huh, pretty interesting. No, no glass, but we'll lock this back up. There you go. Woo. Wow, look at it behind me. It looks so dark and eerie, man. Looks like there's a big storm coming out. That's actually pretty cool. We're gonna go over by the dock. There's a former restaurant over here. I guess they're closed now. I've been down here a long time. I didn't have any good experiences here, so I don't know. I came down here once, gave them a second chance, and it was never very good. I don't think they're open anymore. The restaurant was called the Ice House, and I'm not 100% convinced that they're not totally open. No, they're not open. The windows are closed up. But yeah, it's weird because all the patio furniture is still here outside. Oh, it's all chained together. That's good. Because this stuff would all end up in the river, because that's what people do. They pick this stuff up and they, for some reason, feel the need to throw things in the river. They don't know why, and that's why things like this bench, are bolted down. But yeah, here's the dock. And I'm surprised nobody's fishing off this dock. It doesn't say no fishing on the dock, or maybe it does somewhere. And this is where I docked my boat and, you know, came out and docked it over here and tied it up for a little bit, went in this restaurant, got something to eat, and then took my daughter over to the playground. Now, you can only do that when it's not busy, like a day like today, because you can see right here, it says on the sign, it says 15-minute docking time. And the reason for that is because this is a very small dock. This could fit maybe 3 boats, depending on the size, possibly even 2. So you can't really put too much there. Wow, river is very calm. No white caps. Yeah, look at this private property. Oh, that's a shame, man. That was awesome. See, and then people just leave their trash out here. They don't care. You know, I started the video out by throwing something in the garbage today. Yeah, this started out when I was young. I remember there was an ice cream stand in here, and it didn't look this nice. And then they renovated it, made it look nice. The problem down here was always parking. So one of the problems was this right here was all boat parking. So for not boat parking, well, trailer parking. So you see that truck there. There was only like 4 or 5 spots. And then all these spots were trailer parking as well. And then when the restaurant opened up, they took these for the restaurant. And then people for the restaurant would also park over there in the trailer parking. And then there was nowhere to park your car. And it says right there, boat trailer parking only. And it became a huge problem. This is before I had a boat. I just had the Wave Runner. And I would load the Wave Runner in here. And then when the restaurant opened, it was always a problem to get a parking spot. This area here has always been hit or miss. You know, they'll clean it up, they'll landscape it, it'll look good, and then it gets trashed. And then, you know, a few years go by, they do it again, then it gets trashed again. It looks like right now it's like in one of those mid cycles where it's like in the middle of being trashed and being nice. So I don't know, it looks like they need a mowing here, some landscaping. Everything's growing in, but it's such a beautiful spot in Poughkeepsie to come to if you just want a nice relaxing walk. Some parking over here for cars. These do go quick. They're on the other side of me, so you can't really see them, but it looks like a lot of parking, but it fills up real quick. They do once in a while, I haven't seen one in a while, they do little carnivals down here, which are kind of cute. They'll get like 3 or 4 rides, some vendors, have some music. It's kind of cool to come down here, but then parking's an issue. So you gotta hunt for a parking spot, which is never a fun thing down here. Okay, we're getting closer over here, walkway over the Hudson. We're not gonna go up there today. There is an elevator. If the elevator is actually open, I doubt it'd be open on a day today. Some fast facts over here. 21, oh, there you go. There's the elevator right there. It's the scariest elevator I've ever been in. Very creaky, scary. 21-story glass elevator. That was added on later on. And here's what walkway over the Hudson looks like when I was running. I was running up there. I was actually up there the day they opened this back in 2009. And it was like this. It was very crowded. Most days it's not like, it doesn't look like that. Tells you about some trails. And yeah, here's when the construction was. So there's a bridge. There's a timeline. 1868 to 2018. It's cool that they have this picture back in the 1880s of the bridge connecting. Then you have the 1950s when trains were crossing the bridge. And then 2008 when they were doing the construction of walkway over the Hudson. And that opened in 2009. Yep, see that? 2009, walkway over the Hudson State Park opens to the public. Let's see what, there was a fire, yeah, 1974, fire burns all day, severely damaging the tracks and ending a century of continuous use. Yep, so made it from 1868 to basically 1974. And I think there was some hydrant flushing that was never done during the winter, and the pipes were all cracked, so they couldn't get water up there. You know, so it sat there forever, just vacant, but nice iron structure, lasts forever. It's our beautiful railroad bridge from the 1800s, and it's cool to see something so spectacular still standing today and now being able to walk over it. Look at that, the elevator is going today. I didn't think it would be going with the rain and everything. You know, you wouldn't think there'd be people up on the walkway, but I guess there are. You know, it is Mother's Day, so maybe people do want to go for a walk. I don't know, I haven't run into many people walking down here. I think I've seen 3 or 4 people. Not very many. I've seen, besides the fishermen at least. And there's some geese over here. Canadian geese. You guys are in the wrong country. Let me see your passports. Passports. You have a passport to be here? Oh, he's walking away. He's walking away. Yeah, these things I hear are pretty nasty, so definitely want to be careful. There's 4 of them. They outnumber me. Looks like they need a little gutter repair here in the pavilion. There's a little pavilion over here. And this is all, it's kind of funny. It's owned by the Children's Museum, but it's chained up and locked, like as if you couldn't get in there. You know, they have these little signs, private property, part of the Discovery Museum. And I mean, not for nothing. I mean, that really doesn't do much, you know? There's really no point in that. I think most people could get past that if they wanted to. Close up of the walkway. There's some spots where you can sit over here on these metal chairs, and they got the things made for the poles. And look at this. There's a shopping cart down here from Stop and Shop, local grocery chain. Just left down there. It's definitely low tide. Usually cannot get that far out there, but today you can, so it's definitely low tide. And one of those portable chairs, it's seen better days. I think this thing's been probably hit high tide a couple times. Looks like it's got some rust on it. We can continue walking over here. We're gonna walk over the creek. They built a little bridge here a number of years ago to get over the creek to Dicing Park. And then after that, you can actually go up to the elevator at the walkway. It's a nice little thing. They did a nice job here. You know, it's too bad that people just throw trash and stuff and they don't pick up after themselves. You know, sometimes, I'm not saying all the fishermen, but sometimes the fishermen come down here, they leave, you know, their soda bottles, beer bottles, water bottles, chip bags, and just all their garbage down here, you know. And you can't really enjoy the park when people do that kind of stuff. You know, just whatever you bring back home, you know, or throw in the trash. There's plenty of trash cans all around the area here. It's not like it's a problem. There's the creek, and this feeds right into the river. And I don't know, I thought we've been getting a lot of rain, but this side's all dried up, which is surprising to see. And then it picks up a little speed right here before entering the Hudson River. Very peaceful standing right here. Cute little park. Upper Landing Park, this is called. They did this a couple years ago. There's a really weird, funky sculpture right here. All this stamped blacktop to look like stone. Here's that funky sculpture. Bridgeworks. This was dedicated in 2009. So a lot of, I don't know, is that iron wire, coils? I have no idea. Fabricated from discarded metal from the 1889 Poughkeepsie Railroad Bridge. Deconstruction prior to becoming the walkway over the Hudson. I think we're going to be coming towards the end of the video here in a moment. The gate's open here. See, I had plenty of trash cans. Some of these new modern compacting trash cans over here. My McCafe's pretty cold at this point, so. Oh no. That was not good. Let's try not to touch nothing. Ah, all right. Gross, it closes way too quick. Try not to touch it. Yeah. Elevator is open. Look at that. That was definitely the opening day. Look at all the people. That's insane. I'm probably in there somewhere. There's me right there. Yeah, this is a weird section right here. It's a very thin, narrow section, and the local utility company has stuff going on over here. So I think they basically kind of said, hey, we need this section here. I don't know how that works, but just basically to connect the little riverfront park to the walkway. And you can see that right there. I really dislike this elevator. I think it looks really stupid and gaudy and ugly, but because they built this structure here and they tried to make it look like it blends in, it does not blend in at all. But yeah, here's some kind of electrical power station or something. Maybe somebody knows something about that and can tell something, but you can hear it if you listen, you can hear it buzzing. Oh, here comes the elevator. Here comes the Wonkavator. Reminds me of one of those temporary construction elevators you'd see in like a city while they're building a skyscraper. Moving very slow. And I don't think you're allowed to ride this by yourself. You get like there's somebody on the elevator, like a volunteer that runs the elevator. All right, there it goes. You can feel the whole structure shaking. That's it. I don't know. Should we go up and go back down? Maybe we'll go up and go back down. How are you?
Good. How about you?
Good. Are you on like a time schedule, or can I just go up and then walk for a few minutes and walk back down?
Sure.
All right, cool. Let's do it. You guys can hear how loud this thing is. It's very loud. Yeah, there's the walkway there. Originally, this was supposed to come out all the way, but they didn't have enough funding, right? I don't think they had enough funding to come out all the way. So this is where they ended up with it. I wish they, you know what I wish they did is I wish they put it off center for future
I have
expansion.
never seen I know about the railroad history and
Yeah.
fires and everything, but I can't imagine.
Wow, this is so cool.
You want to walk?
No, I'll go back down. All right, you ready for the scary part? Have you been on here before?
Yeah.
It's very loud.
Oh boy.
All right, there we go, back down.
Very loud.
Beautiful view though. They call this, when the river is this smooth, they call it being like glass.
But I can see the
Well, that was certainly interesting. My elevator ride up and down. I just went straight up and down. Guy was really cool. We were talking. You know, it just kind of ends right here. And there is walkway further down where you can walk a little bit more. And it would be cool because that actually goes towards Hyde Park where I live. And it would be cool one day if all this connected and you could just keep walking, you know, and maybe eventually even go towards the city. That would be really awesome. You know, you never know, but it's a very, very slow pace to tap in over time. You know, the walkway opened up in 2009. The park down here that I was walking, Warriors Park's been there since I've been a little kid at least, probably longer than that. And then this opened, you know, maybe 5-10 years ago. So it's slow progress, but it eventually happens. So I'm sure I'll see that piece built out, but you never know when the next piece will get built out to be, you know, eventually connected to, you know, the college down there, which is Mayor's College or Hyde Park. Slow progress, so it might not be in my generation, but it will happen eventually. And you know what? People will never know what it was like not to have this. It's kind of like highways. You know, highways weren't always there. You know, they build more. You know, the people that are driving on them now have no idea what it was like before they were there. They're just there. So it's kind of cool. It's progress. But I'm gonna end the video here. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. You're the ones that gave us life, and we appreciate you. And have a great Mother's Day, whatever you're doing. And hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Nice simple walk down here by the Hudson River. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, share, subscribe. Until next time, See you next video. Thanks for watching.